Hello guys, this is MTandi. When we talk about high efficiency mob grinders, we usually imagine something like giant structures like the one JL showed on the Minecon, filled with pistons. But today we will take a look at that mob grinder that will prove that natural spawner mob grinders are also very good at efficiency. So the main flaw of the natural spawners is that it uses the mob pathfinding. When the mob spawns, it will stay for a while and then walk to the water canal that will push it to the hole and bring here. And the high efficiency mob grinder that use pistons will push the mobs right when they are spawning, and you won't need to wait for the mobs to come to you. And also these spawners that uses natural features of the mobs are bad when you are far away from them, because mobs are not moving if you are farther than 32 blocks away. And that is why people always use piston mob grinders when they need a grinder that will be working on all ranges. But here we have a very cool thing, a cat-powered mob grinder that uses the fluffy nya animals that will help us to deal with the mobs that are getting stuck when we are far away. So I use the cats only on the third and first floor because there is a very tricky AI of the creepers. We will talk about it later. And for the zombies I'm using this villager for the first and second floor from the top, and these four guys on the bottom floor. So you can see that we have no zombies on the floors, just these two zombies, they are needed here, but the other zombies will push them, so this is just like a buffer. The creepers from the first and third floor are running right in the water canal, so only the second floor is the place where the creepers work as before. We have no such thing for the skeletons because they run only from the sunlight when they are burning, and we can't let the sunlight inside the mob grinder because it will lower the rates. So with this thing I can farm the mobs even when I am far away, and it will work just as that mob grinders with pistons. For the creepers and zombies it will help me to send the creepers to this hole at the rate of the 66% because we use cats on the 2 of 3 floors, and 100% of zombies except these two guys that are usually stuck in this place. And they are stuck because the zombies doesn't come on the nearest block to the villager, as you can see, and instead it stays between the first and second block. And because of that I can't pinpoint where the zombies will go, and that's why I need a buffer of 2 zombies. So let's talk about the details. Note that there is no point to put the cat on the second floor because it won't work. There is some sort of the vertical interference of the cats, and the second cat will work only when it has no cat at the top and cat at the bottom. So out of 3 floors we can use only 2 of them, the most top and the bottom, because there is no point to put the cat on the second floor and waste time capturing it. We will use this simple setup to understand what happened when we are far away. So when we are close to the mob grinder you can see that all the creepers are going, but this one are already running from the cat and these are going on their own. But when I'm getting farther and farther away, you can see that the creepers on the left are not moving, they are just pushing each other because they are spawning and there is a crowd of them. And the creepers on the left are running from the cat even if we are very far away. To put the cat in the right place I need to place my half slabs on the spawning pads in other way. Here you can see the old spawning pad, And this is the spawning pad that we need in the new mob grinder. All the half slabs are moved closer to the center because there is a range of the cat of 6 block radius. Here you can see the cat and the white blocks. The quartz blocks will tell the radius when the creepers are reacting at the cat. If I spawn the creeper on this block, it won't run from the cat. And if I spawn creeper closer, it will start running. And it's not circle shaped in the square, so if I spawn creeper here, it will run. And here it doesn't react at the cat unless it will enter this area. There is a one block gap on the my spawning pads because half slabs are used to be on the one block from the side. But that is why I moved it closer, so the cat will cover all pad and won't interfere in the other pad. So this place here is the kennel, and in this border will start the other pad where the other cat will scare the creepers away. And for the villagers, there is a trick why I can't use only one villager to attract all the zombies. For the villager it's not 6 and 16 blocks range. I have a mob grinder that is much smaller, so I don't need to use all this stuff, and I can place only one villager in the middle of the mob grinder. But there is a problem because my mob grinder is even in the width, and I can't place it right in the center. It will definitely be on the left or the right side. That is why that setup with the villager looks a bit ugly. And the zombies can detect villager only when it is on the 5 blocks up from them. If I place it a bit higher, they won't start following it. And that is the reason why I can use the villager only for the first to the top and the second to the top floors, and for the third floor I used another villagers that will separately attract the other zombies that are spawning on the bottom floor. You don't need to use 4 villagers here, 1 is enough. I just put it for the symmetry, and to place it in the right place you need to destroy this block in the very end of the spawning pad where the water cannons end, punch him once in the face, so it will hide its hitbox from the zombies that will be flowing here and fall into the hole, so they won't deal the damage to him and he won't die working as a bait. And you can note that the mob grinder has a smaller initializing time. Right now there are just a few mobs, and it will take much less time for them to fall here. You can see that the creeper already falls, and the other mobs will be going right after him. So I will add it in my universal mob grinder because I'm having a very huge structure right there, and when I move to the bottom floors I have the efficiency lowered of my old mob grinder. That's why I use the cats to improve my rates and won't worry about having no mobs when I will be working in the bottom floors of the universal mob grinder. So thanks for watching, enjoy your mob shower.